every person you are meeting today can serve you for something. My name is Inji Yusri Ismail, and I am the founder of Flair PR. Flair PR is a PR agency. So obviously, one of the things that I'll be speaking about is the importance of PRing and PRing yourself. But the three things that I want to speak today about are, the first thing is fostering the right team. The second thing is networking. And the third thing is resilience. And I have to say that all three elements have been pivotal for me when I was starting the business. Now, I know that there are a lot of people here that are about to start their careers, that are about to start their businesses. And I know this is stuff that we read on Instagram all the time, but it really does make a difference. These three things are really your key as an entrepreneur. And it's so important that you do maneuver through them to find the success that you're looking for. So my first topic is fostering the right team. And I will always say that if it wasn't for my team, Flair would not exist. Flair is what it is, not thanks to Inji Ismail, but thanks to the team that I have around me and the team that I am able to empower me, but also empower me back. I think it is fundamental, and this is a stigma we have a little bit in our region, where we're always scared of the hierarchy. We're always not empowering the ones below because we're afraid that this could be a threat for us as a manager, as a CEO. But the more you empower your team, the more they are empowering you back, and the more you are growing together. Not only are you looking for people that obviously share your same vision, your same goals, because this is what it is, but you have to find people that you find loyal and are trusting you. Now, if I'm looking for someone to join my team, what I'm usually looking for is someone that has a skill set that I don't have, someone that has something that complements my own skill sets. For example, I am not digital savvy. I am 36. I am very bad on digital, on social media. I can barely post a story. I have my team here that are amazing and are helping me with that. But what I do is I'm obviously hiring people that are very young, Gen Z, that are able to do this and are able to add that skill set to the type of services that we offer. Now, the next thing I want to speak to you about is networking. I'm a PR, so I am going to tell you, network the beep out of your business. I'm sorry, I don't want to say bad words, but really, you are your biggest ambassador, okay? So if you are not out there networking, speaking for your business, really being that face of the business, then you are really lacking behind. Make sure you are networking. And how are we networking? We are networking through Instagram, through LinkedIn, through events like these, of course, at the Forbes 30 Summit. So also, thank you very much for the Forbes team and for Khulud for putting this together, because I think it is amazing the type of networking that we can do here. I've already just been here since last night, and the amount of people that I have met that have been inspiring or that we could do business together with, it's already like, I think I have 10 business things lined up. So networking is really, really important. And when I speak about networking, it's really like putting yourself out there. And it's not being scared to really introduce yourself, to really go to that person that you're interested to speak to, and try to get that opportunity out of it. So network as much as you can. I will tell you, most of the business that we get, not most, so I'm not wrong to the business development in the agency, but a lot of it, like a 50% of it, will be coming from networking events, whether it is a social event that I've been to, whether it was a phone call. I mean, a lot of people now, of course, when we're talking about agencies specifically, we're looking into a very strong regional growth. All of us are looking into Dubai and Saudi. We're based here, and we do have an office in Dubai, but we're obviously looking to increase that. And so people tell me, like, how do you get these opportunities? What do you go and do in Dubai? What are you doing there when you go to Saudi? And what I do is I literally go on Instagram or LinkedIn and I see the people that could be interesting for me and I ask them for a meeting. I just go there and ask them for what I want to do. And when I'm there, I'll be prepared to present the service that I'm trying to offer. but also through very random times where I've had a connection with someone for 5 minutes, I have also gotten opportunities. So make sure you are networking, make sure to be confident to represent your brand. The last thing I want to speak about is resilience. So I know this is very cliche, but we do get hit down as entrepreneurs or as people that are starting their career. There are many times you will get someone say no, you will get the door shut in your face. You will face so many ups and downs. I remember the first 2 years were incredibly difficult. I had anxiety all the time. I was scared. I have fear of failure. I still do. I mean, who doesn't? Who is very passionate about something and does not have fear of failure, that it will not succeed? You will have that. And I think it's that fear of failure somehow, it kind of limits us sometimes, and that's what we need to remove, but it also ignites us to do better and to perform. And the more we're tense about something, we know we're giving our full. So what I want to tell you is it will not be an easy journey. Starting your career will not be an easy journey. You will meet people, you will have bosses, you will have clients that are very tough to handle. You will have situations where you're going to say, okay, tomorrow I don't want to go to work. Tomorrow I want to close my agency, my business, whatever it is. I have wanted to close a lot of times. I'll wake up and be like, I cannot do this anymore. But be resilient. Make sure that no can also become a yes at the right time. Everything happens at the right time. I'm a true believer in that. And if you believe that what is meant for you, and I know, again, this is something that we always say, but what is meant for you will come to you. And I'm a true believer of the right timing. Like, for example, me being here at Forbes, I have been in contact with Forbes for the past 4 years. 4 years. To get on the stage. And I am here today. There was always a reason why the stars did not align, but I am here today. I'm having the speech. I have all these amazing people and inspiring people around me, but make sure that you are resilient towards what you want. You know that vision board thing? It kind of works. If you manifest it, it actually happens. So do manifest it, you know? And so I want to give you a few examples of what I meant with the 3 things. I think I gave you an example when it comes to our work about the networking and what it's done for us and how I, through a random outing at night, have gotten a client in Saudi or whatever it is. But also, when I come to speak about resilience, one of the days that I was really it was one day I remember I woke up, I'm like, I'm done. It's been 7 years. I'm not getting where I want to go. I'm done. It's done. I'm closing it. And it was a decision. It wasn't a thought. The thought had been going on for a few years every time that I'm scared, but it was a decision that morning. And I don't know how, the stars aligned. I sat down with someone who works in the industry, and they looked at me, and they're like, how's work going? And I'm like, not good. I'm closing up business. And they're like, what do you need? You have my support. What is it that you need? You have my support. And that was last May. And the energy that I have had ever since, because someone confirmed that I am on the right track, because we also need that. We need the confirmation, the affirmation or reassurance that we're going in the right direction. Sometimes we do lose hope in ourselves, but that person did come and say, what do you need? I'm there to support you. Tell me what it is you want. And ever since, I have had a completely different perspective. I've realized I can get the help that I need. I can ask out and ask for a helping hand. And this is also why networking is important, because not only are you trying to sell your business, but you're building a community of people that are going to support you. There are so many times I will call my own competitors and ask them, how are you dealing with this and this and this? So just because they're competitors, it doesn't mean we're not in a good relationship. Collaboration over competition, 100%. Collaboration over competition. Again, this region is very competitive. Collaboration over competition, always, okay? And so I do call them and I do ask them, how are you feeling? How do I maneuver through this? I need a contact here. I need to do this. How can you support? And so that is why also networking is important. But so the first thing, when I speak about a team, you are not only a team within your own company, you are also a team with your clients, with your community, the people that you end up servicing to, or with your team if you're working as an employee. And so in our case, we're also always teaming up with our clients. We did the first event actually to ever happen in the Grand Egyptian Museum, which is still not publicly open, but we did the first event there. And I remember I was in Dubai on the I came back from Dubai on the 13th of November. We did the event on the 28th of November. And the event was not decided. In 2 weeks, we put together the first ever event in the Grand Egyptian Museum, thanks to a team that is willing to go the extra mile, a team that has the same visions that you have, but also your client is your team. You can ask for that support. It does not make you weaker if you ask for the counterpart to help you. They are your team. And then the last thing, also when I speak about networking, because this was also fundamental to mention, you're going to tell me, what am I going to do with my connections? What are my friends going to help me with? I'll tell you, for example, one of our biggest hits in the agency was a collaboration that we did with Balmain and Azza Fahmi and Ukhtain. So Azza Fahmi and Ukhtain are, of course, two of the leading brands in Egypt and also in the Middle East and are growing incredibly. And we did the collaboration between Balmain and them. And that came through a friend of mine I was with in university, and she just called me. She works at Balmain. She's like, I want to do a collection that is inspired by Egypt. Do you have any brands that can produce something that is very different and related to the Egyptian heritage for this? And I'm like, absolutely, yes. So again, the power of networking. Every person you are meeting today can serve you for something, whether it's for a talk, whether it's for reassurance, whether it's to rant, or whether it's to get a business opportunity. So make sure you are leveraging on that these 2 days. I hope you enjoy these 2 days. I'm really, really excited to see what's coming next. Now that I'm done with my talk, I can actually listen to everyone speaking. So I'm excited about that. I want to thank you for coming, and I want to thank the Forbes team.